Hi friends, how are we?
So I anticipate we're gonna do a lot of force skippage tonight, cause yeah, we're just doing a lot of the common route, and it's really kind of boring after you've already seen it like 8 times. We need more Yamazaki. Not that everyone else isn't great, but the more serious conversations are kind of... We know what's happening. We don't need to see it again. Bro Squad banter is always worth sitting through 1,000,000 times, though.
At least I think it is.
I am hoping to get some time this week to figure out how to make my Switch streamable so we can play some other video games. I am not officially decided, but I'm kind of thinking I might tweak the schedule a little. Saturday nights will still be Otome game nights. But I'm thinking I might like close up the Sunday one because I tend to have a lot of the RPG streams on Sundays, and by the time we get here, my voice is a little dead. So I might move back to doing a Friday night stream, but I might make that just a other game stream. Like back when I was playing the East games. This is my thinly veiled attempt at being able to get back into playing Final Fantasy and also the mana games and probably Zelda. RPG night. Probably, mostly. It does mean we'll get through the VN content like a little slower, but I don't think that's necessarily a problem. Once I get the Switch situated, we'll give that a try and see how we like it. I do technically still have Final Fantasy VI to finish, but we'll get around to that.
Exciting!
Okay, good. I'm glad you guys are cool with that. Especially since I was like, yeah, Otome streams are back. Oh, actually, never mind. I think I'm tired.
Changing it up is good, yeah.
And I'm gonna have some art streams coming up because I have art to do. I don't know what nights I'll do those. That'll probably just be random as the mood takes me. But the time slot will be about the same, really. Because I have production art to do for travel. Those designs I gotta get cranked out. And I also have some art I need to do for my other Ryutama campaign that's going to be spinning up. Because that's coming up fairly shortly. Some of that might be a design stream as well, because I have overlays to make and a logo to design. I'm never really sure if that's actually interesting to anyone at all, because meh, but I gotta get it done. Julie. Look, if you want me to take it into my hands from your half-finished character design, I'm happy to do so. Yeah, that's fine. Just throw whatever at me. It doesn't even have to be fully finished. It can be a sketch. It gives me something to work with. And then I can just bug you for colors. It worked pretty well when we did that with Sora for Kamigakuri. At least I think it worked out pretty well. Hey, Twilight, welcome. Thank you for the bits, my friend. Speaking of Kamigakuri, it's very likely that I will be doing a couple more Kamigakuri one-shots coming up, because they asked me if I could do that to get some hype happening. No dates yet, but probably closer to when the actual book is going to be released. I think once they have the beta rules, like, ready to roll. So I will probably be bugging some of the No Chill fam, if anybody wants to play that game. Once I've refreshed myself on the rules, because, oh boy! Ha! Yeah, I think they are coming out next month. I'm excited. Alright. We ready? We should do the thing. Get this stuff happening. Alright. Do. Let us move to the other screen. And play us a game. Well, visual novel. Whatever. It's technically a game. It's just a lot of reading. Let's read a game! Go away, overlay thing. Let's do the thing. We haven't taken a peek in the gallery in a million years either. What have we gotten? We've done... We actually did all of Hijikata's Kyoto Winds stuff. We got Soji, we got... like, all of these guys except for these two. Nothing yet. We got his. Nope, nope. Yep. And whatever the hell else was here. All the group shots! I wonder what we're missing here. Yep, we got all of the Kazuma ones. All of Iba. For better or worse, yeah. Sano had quite a few. Hey, Skay! Our very good boy. And then of course, Saito. Look at how blue dominant all of Saito's are. There's like so many night shots. Oh yeah, the snow bunnies are really cute. Ah. There we go, I figured out how to do that. So cute. Soji. Conversely, they like to throw a lot of warm light on Soji, which I guess makes sense because, like, his wardrobe, and then he's got the brown and green. He's very, autumnal, I guess, in his color palette. Yeah, it's a good look. Hijikata. They just do whatever with him, I guess. Here, we like this shot because of all that hair, right? He's so mad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's like blue, and then gold, and then, you know, the fucking creepy purple, because why the hell not? Blue, gold, and murder purple. What else? Like, we've probably technically got... Yeah, we've got, like, one shot of Soma because it occurred in another route somewhere. This is also how you can tell this one was made for this version of the game, because it's formatted for widescreen. A lot of the original ones for the other guys were not. Kazuma's are a bit weird because some of his CGs were in the original, but a lot of these got added. Like this one is new, so it doesn't, like, zoom out. This one, though, is present in the original, because of course it is. Yeah, Soma does seem like he's gonna be a good fighty boy. He looks very determined, and I like that. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, it's scrolled. I wonder what this image is. I'm gonna be so curious about that forever. Alright. Let us continue. I guess this was our file. So last time, basically we started the game. So Chizuru arrived in Kyoto, saw a heckin' murder, saw more of a heckin' murder, met the Shinsengumi, got basically arrested by the Shinsengumi, is now living with them, and I use that term very loosely. She's basically their prisoner, but it's fine. We did the tea shop thing. We went on patrol with Hijikata because we're his page, whether he fucking likes it or not. We watched Takeda extort a tea shop owner, or at least attempt to. We met Iba, who basically told him hell nah. We waxed poetic on just how fucking handsome Iba was. But not handsome enough, because he did not actually rank above Hijikata in Chizuru's mental list of potential husbands. Yeah, we saw Yamazaki for like 2 seconds. He whispered some stuff in Hijikata's ear and then bounced, and that's as much as we've seen of Yamazaki so far on his route. I think that more or less brings us to the present. We're heading back to headquarters from the whole fiasco at the tea shop. So, I think we can skip this, because it's pretty much just... We've seen it before from, like, Iba's route? If my memory serves me correctly. Chizuru's handsome men list. 1, Hijikata. 2, Iba. 3... Keep your eyes peeled for if she mentions how attractive any of the others are, I guess. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Chapter 2! Oh no. We're gonna do the Ikadaya incident, aren't we? Fuck! Chapter 2, Murder.
No news of my father came forth the other day, and somber restlessness took hold of me. Originally, it seemed Hijikata granted me approval to accompany the captains on their rounds through Kyoto to search for my dad. Then he called me in. Excuse me. I saw Okita and Heisuke had been summoned along with me, and I felt a partial sense of relief. It did a little to calm my chattering nerves, and I didn't want to be in a bad spot with Hijikata. You called me? Hijikata seemed to be in a foul mood, so I decided it was best to act with tact in his presence.
お前の行動さん探しの件だがな。しばらく様子を見ようと思う。
But why?
Oh, well.
What? But why? We just started looking for him. Stopping now would surely cause any of our leads to run dry. His words stunned me. How could he back out on this? Hijikata remained deeply composed.
長州の連中が不穏な動きを見せている。本来ならお前を外に出せる時期じゃない。
I'd heard how the warriors of the Choshu domain associate with the Imperial Nationalist Party. For some reason, they find foreigners repulsive, using brute force to prevent any foreign presence. All of their faith is aligned with the Emperor. The Shinsengumi, on the other hand, serve the Shogun, meaning they are directly opposed. If the Choshu is active, it could mean that my own goal is of little concern to the Shinsengumi. I might become something of a burden to them. So, are you asking me to refrain from joining the rounds until things with the Choshu domain settle?
You got it, Anna. Deeply composed is just his normal state. about half the time, and then the rest is just angry.
Hijikata nodded and turned towards the two men.
というわけで、今日からこいつを巡察に連れて行くのは取りやめだ。
Yeah, like technically, if we go by the lore of this game, the Oni were there first. Or so they say.
なるほどね。だから当番の俺らが呼ばれたってわけか。
Heisuke seemed 2 steps behind Hijikata's words, until this very moment where it seemed to click.
でも今までだってこいつが巡察に迷惑をかけたこともないし、別にいいんじゃないかな。
そうそう、僕たちに何かあっても関わらないようにしてくれればそれでいいし。どさくさに紛れて逃げ出すこともないしね。
So gee.
I won't run. I knew he wasn't being serious, but I couldn't stand to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, Heisuke's like, but I haven't gotten to go on a round with her yet.
Boo!
Heisuke, your crush is showing. And it's real cute.
I made up my mind the minute the men of the Shinsengumi agreed to help me find my father. I made a vow never to run from the Shinsengumi, for as long as they helped me find my father. My desire to find my father showed no signs of slowing, ever since I first arrived in Kyoto. I will keep my vow. So please, please allow me to continue looking for my father.
Yeah, like that series of sentences is so awkward. I'm sure it reads better in Japanese, but slightly redundant and awkward in English.
I bowed to Okita, keeping my eyes locked with his. His smirk, however, shrunk slowly as he gazed towards me, caught in between words to say.
危険を承知でついてくるって言うなら、僕の一番組に同行してくれて構わないよ。
Him and his fucking, like, kitty smile. Always. It's just his default expression, and it's great.
それに、行動さんらしい人を見たっていう証言もあるしね。
Wanna join and do a murder, Chizuru-chan? I am kind of sad they don't have them use her name in the voiced lines in this game. Because you do lose a little bit in hearing how they refer to her differently.
確かにそういう証言もある。だが危険だと分かってるところにミスミス出すこともねえだろう。分かってるのか？お前らの足を引っ張りかねねえんだぞ。
I promise I won't cause any trouble. Please. If I lose the opportunity to search for my father, then the chances of finding him will sink. I lied prostrate before him, and Hijikata simply sighed heavily.
市中を巡察する組長の指示には必ず従え。いいな。
You got it, dude.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much. I didn't know how else to show my gratitude, so I bowed deeply again.
行くか行かないかはお前が好きに判断しろ。
All right. I had to make sure this was the best decision. There was something in his demeanor that made me unsure of my desire to leave the compound. Still, if I was with Okita or Heisuke, I'm sure I'd be safe and well protected. On the other hand, my presence could be an undue burden to them. What was I to do? I really wasn't sure, so I had to check the walkthrough first.
And we have to stay in the compound. Pleh. But that does mean we're gonna get to see Yamazaki soon.
After contemplating it, I decided to stay in. I couldn't convince myself that I wouldn't be a burden to them during dangerous situations. Still, it was disheartening to think about. Another dull day spent inside. Throughout the past 6 months, I was allowed to finally search for my father on the rounds, and I felt like a part of the house by contributing. Even though sometimes I was occupied with cleaning or cooking, it seemed like I was serving my part to the Shinsengumi in a meaningful way.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Hichikata's route is so fucking boring because basically we're just supposed to, like, chill in our room the whole time.
I spent most of my time with the captains, but there were many opportunities to chat with the warriors and come to know them as real people. Maybe they were starting to think of me as a warrior in training, rather than Hichikata's page.
The way to Hichikata's heart, apparently, is stay out of his way. Yeah, apparently. I will be interested to see, like, we will eventually do the Edo Blossoms route. I'm interested to see if maybe it does pick up. The original really didn't. It got, I mean, the action was what it was because shit got real in the latter half of that game. But, like, the chemistry still was never really there until all of a sudden you were at the very end of the game and he's like, oh, right, I guess I love you, smooch. And it was weird. So I'll be interested to see what Edo Blossoms does, if they've tweaked anything.
These worrying thoughts made me so anxious I was turning numb. The idea that I'd become so dependent on the Shinsengumi at this moment. What should I do today? I was resigned to the consequences of my decision. Something that felt like I was wasting away the tender moments of my life in these headquarters.
Because you are. You are!
I was, in short, with nothing to do.
Yes, and it's as boring for us as it's boring for you, Chizuru. Alright. We're gonna skip. We've watched her mope a while. Oh, hey, Sanan. This scene wasn't too bad. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Yeah, this scene. One yike.
何がまさかなんですか?
I spun around to find that Sannan had walked behind me, utterly undetected and unannounced.
The creepiness begins.
Oh, Sannan! Is it all right for you to be walking around?
私が寝たきりの病人か何かのような言い方はよしてください。何の問題もありませんよ。
Oh, buddy. Isn't it gonna be so fun when we do his route? I can't wait to see how that turns out. Sunhun, you scamp!
There was a hint of coldness to his words.
もっとも左腕は寝たきりですがね。
Oh, buddy.
I couldn't bear to look at the sad, twisted smile he gave me. His arm hadn't healed, and it seemed certain now that it never would. The rest of the captain seemed sure that he would never be able to use his arm as he'd done before.
君こそ部屋を出ていていいんですか？豚舎内を勝手に動き回られては困ります。
Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
He sure was nice for a whole 2 scenes, yeah.
They usually let me walk around as I pleased, so long as I didn't go into anyone's room. But I knew that technically I was confined to my room. Any freedom given to me was simply a courtesy. In other words, Sunnan was right. If he decided to chastise me for being in the courtyard, I had no reasonable response. There were some things I wanted to think about. I hoped the courtyard would be breezy. The moments the words were out of my mouth, I realized they sounded far more like childish excuses than a valid explanation.
我々の監視から逃れて一人とは何か企んでいることでもあるみたいですよ。
Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's pretty much just like taking a walk. That's not exactly sneaky, but okay.
Still, I was beginning to grow accustomed to the subtle cruelty that seemed to accompany each word from Sunnan's mouth. All right, I'm going back to my room then. I turned and began to walk away. Sunnan's unpleasantness had started after he was wounded during his trip to Osaka. He spent most of his time locked in his room now, and he was quick to lash out on others in response. I knew the loss of his arm hurt him, more than I could understand, but I wished he could go back to being the warm, kind man he was originally. I turned around to see him still standing there. It's really hot out today. You should try and stay out in the sun. Please, take care of yourself. I gave him a nervous little laugh, and he responded with a chuckle of his own. His smile didn't look forced.
ありがとうございます。君も体調には気をつけてくださいね。
Okay. The Sunnan I'd first met was still there. My spirits lifted, I ran back to my room.
Alright, and oh noes, they found out about stuff. They're gonna go raid the inn, etc., etc. Although I think we got forced to stay behind, I guess, since we chose to stay behind this time anyway. Yeah, something like that. Yep. Alright. This is where we do start to get some Yamazaki, so I'll go ahead and do this scene. I guess we also get to see quite a bit of Sunnan, so that's fine. Yeah. I am actually very interested to see how Sunnan's route goes. I have heard that it is unexpectedly good. But we shall see. There's an age gap thing that's a little, if that bothers you even a little bit, given Chizuru's supposedly young, but I mean, she's technically an adult, so whatever. But really the same thing applies to, like, Hijikata. And apparently Yamazaki, because he's, like, 34? He's one of the oldest ones. Yeah. Yeah. He's one of the oldest. Him and Sannan and Hijikata are like the same age or pretty close in age. Saito, Soji, and Heisuke are about the same age. They're like 23. I think Soji is ever so slightly older. But yeah. So yeah, I was very shocked that Yamazaki is apparently one of the oldest ones, because you sure don't look it. Baby-faced.
After all the men capable of fighting had left for their respective assignments, Sannan called for me.
もちろん名目上のことですが、私は局長から屯所の守護を仕切るよう仰せつかりました。
Sannan's passive-aggressive attitude reared its head.
手薄になった新選組の屯所が何者かに狙われないとも限りません。君は私の目が届く範囲にいてください。非常時には適宜私から指示を出します。
Okay. I hesitated a moment, then spoke. But does that mean you'll protect me? I wasn't sure why, but he laughed at that.
腹痛で寝込んでいる大使よりは私の方がまだ使い物になりますから。
Ouch. Sannan, please stop, like, throwing sick burns on yourself.
Was I supposed to be happy? His smile was so sad. I wasn't sure what to say.
Also, why all the creepy piano right now?
It seemed to hurt him most when the other men were out fighting and all he could do was wait. The silence between us stretched out until the door to our room suddenly opened without a sound.
三男総長、奴らの会合場所が池田屋と判明いたしました。
It our boy! Woo woo! Finally.
The Ikeda Inn?
ああ、それは困りましたね。新選組は意外と賭け事に弱いのかもしれません。
So as a refresher, there were two inns that the Choshu were possibly gathering at, and I believe the Shinsengumi initially went to the other one, or like the larger force went to the other one, so that's why it's a bit of a problem.
His tone was light, but his face was serious, and with good reason. They'd been certain Shikoku was the right location, and had sent only half as many men to Ikeda.
山崎君、一つ面倒を頼まれてくれますか。
The man whom he'd called Yamazaki nodded curtly. He's the Shinsengumi officer and spy, as well as a member of the Watch. Despite not living in the Yagi residence, he is aware of my situation.
まず敵の所在は池田屋であると四国屋へ向かった土方君に伝えてください。そして大変お手数なのですが、その伝令にはその子も同行させてほしい。
Wait. Yamazaki seemed just as surprised. I paused before thinking about what's next, and consulted the walkthrough. Why me? I feel like if I were to go with him, I would only be a burden. did he choose me? I can't stand the thought of getting in someone's way and being the reason something bad happens.
足手まといといえども人数には変わりませんよ。
Sunnan responded while giving me a cold gaze.
伝令に向かう途中他の老師に足止めされるかもしれません。
Yamazaki looks so worried. Yeah, Chizuru's got a lot of negative self-talk when you have to be more passive, and it's real sad. And yeah, Lynn's got a good recap on that historical situation.
それ以外にも長州側の遠兵が存在する可能性もあります。もし伝令の道中に敵と遭遇したのなら土方君との合流も遅れてしまうでしょう。
Sunnan finished with the soft smile I hadn't seen him use for weeks.
さて私の言いたいことは分かりますか？
はい。自分が長州遠兵の足止めを行い、最悪は彼女だけでも土方隊に合流させようと。
Oh no.
What? It sounded as if they were suggesting if things went badly, Yamazaki would sacrifice himself.
もちろん山崎君が失敗するとは思っていませんよ。我々には人手が足りず、君には仕事が多い。会津藩や諸師大への連絡も担ってもらわねばなりませんから。
Sunnan's not a vampire yet. We're a ways off from that.
That would have Yamazaki running all across Kyoto. I suppose it really drove home just how thin the Shinsengumi was stretched. And there's no other person that could do this job? What about Shimada? Shimada is another Shinsengumi spy who's trusted enough with knowledge of my situation. Sunnan shook his head. The Shinsengumi need every single member they can get, and Shimada was with the Shikoku team. Which means that apart from Yamazaki, I was the only one that could possibly serve as a messenger at the moment.
確か雪村君だったな。護身程度の術なら身につけていると聞いたが。
Yes, sir.
Yes, I do.
残念ながら君の安全は保証できない。それで構わないというのであれば、俺に同行してくれ。
You got it, dude.
If I tried to run away while we were out, I had no doubt he would kill me without hesitation. This mission is his priority, not my life. Even so, I'll go. I can take care of myself. You don't need to worry about me. Sunnan gave me a small smile. I knew he wanted to join the battle more than anyone, but we both knew that wasn't possible. The least I could do was carry out my mission.
では、早朝命令、しかと承りました。
He bowed then as he stepped out of the room and turned to me.
全力で俺についてこい。
You got it. Time to ninja run!
I took off after him, my legs working as hard as they could.
Yep, Naruto run!
Into the dark street we ran. I discovered quickly that half a year indoors did little for my physique, and I was out of shape. After only a few blocks, I was gasping for breath. Yamazaki, who was running ahead of me, suddenly stopped and looked sharply behind us.
何があってもこの通りを走り抜けろ。
Oh
後
shit.
ろを振り向く必要はない。
Uh-oh. Don't tell me someone's behind us.
君は知らなくてもいい。
Yeah, that was a murder face a second ago.
Seems like Yamazaki's hunch was right. What should I tell Yamazaki?
We're gonna say, I promise to give the message, but first, we're gonna save. Ah.
そう言ってくれると助かる。
Well, whatever. We said we promised to give the message, and that made him happy. Cool.
後のことは頼んだぞ。
Okay, bye.
Got it! When we'd left the compound, I'd already decided that Yamazaki deserved my utmost trust. So I didn't look back.
He's a dutiful boy, so I suppose that makes him happy too.
As I stepped into the next intersection, I saw a flash of metal from the corner of my eye. Thank you for the sub, Dylan!
For over a year. Holy shiot. Thank you, friend. No smooch yet. We just met our boy, actually. You came in at a good time. Yes, we did woo him with our dutifulness just now. He thinks that's very hot.
君は惑うな。じきに合流できる。
Look at our ninja boyfriend. He's pretty cool.
白の大福を目指してこのまま走れ。
Right! I kept running. I pretended I didn't hear the sounds of swords ringing against one another behind me and ran. My knees felt weak and my legs shook, but I kept going. They'd have to collapse or tear themselves to pieces before I'd stop. Even so, I felt so slow. I wanted to cry out, to scream at my body to go faster, faster! A bright light suddenly cut through the darkness, and I placed my hand over my eyes from the glare. My heart stopped. Was it Choshu soldiers? I froze.
何やってんだてめえは。
Hijikata-san! I very nearly began to cry with relief. Hijikata was not dressed in the usual light blue jacket, but rather a bright white uniform to be seen in dimly lit places.
No, just the light of the most handsome man in the Shinsenkumi. He just fucking radiates light because he's so beautiful. Yep. That's canon now. Oh, good. It's number 1 and number 5. Oh, poor Sano. I feel like maybe Saito is number 3. Just a thought. I don't know who number 4 would be. I feel like Sano would like maybe fight for number 4 at least.
Instead, I simply collapsed as Harada reached out to grab me.
大丈夫か。勝手に豚書から出てると土方さんに怒られるぞ。
I grabbed hold of Harada's hand and pulled my body to its feet. I wanted to tell him I had permission to leave and explain it was all right for me to be there, but I was so winded that I could barely speak. Besides, I wasn't sent to Hijikata to make excuses. I took as deep a breath as my shuttered lungs could manage before speaking. They're meeting at Ikeda. Suddenly, Hijikata's expression changed.
本命はあっちか
I nodded rapidly.
敵の会合場所は池田屋であると。
Saito! Hijikata gestured towards me.
三男さんなら脱走を見過ごさねえ。つまりこいつは早朝命令で屯所を出たってことだ。
I love how much Hijikata stands Sanan. It's actually really sweet.
よく俺らと合流できたな。今日の地理には詳しくないんだろう。
Well, we had help.
Yamazaki. I'd finally got some of my breath back, and I did my best to tell them what had happened.
合図や諸次第はどうなった？もう池田屋に行ってるのか？
I just shook my head. Hijikata thought for a moment, then spoke.
斉藤と原田は隊を率いて池田屋へ向かえ。俺はよそで別件を処理しておく。
I guess the other thing is Hijikata kind of gets stuck with the really boring, like, administrative jobs because he's one of the leaders of the Shinsengumi. So he doesn't actually, like, do a lot of cool, fighty things as often compared to the other guys. He has to go do politics. Ew.
Harada and Saito nodded curtly, then turned to their business.
あんたもこれ以上の単独行動は危険だ。俺たちか副長かどちらかに同行しろ。
In the alternate universe where he doesn't lose the use of his arm, he's probably a pillar of respect and honor. Yeah. I mean, details are sort of inconclusive, but in the actual history, Sanan, there's rumor of, like, he attempted to desert for one reason or another. And ultimately they ended up making him commit seppuku because desertion is, of course, against their code. And Okita was allegedly his second, because they were very close. Various fictional media that deals with the Shinsengumi sort of interprets that scenario various different ways. Obviously, in this one, they use it as a perfect jumping off point to make him a fury. Okay, stay with it or go with Hijikata. Okay, we're probably gonna end up staying with Hijikata.
I still lacked the breath to respond properly, so I simply nodded. We both knew they couldn't leave me here, but whom should I accompany? The prospect of being alone with him was rather frightening, but for reasons I still don't understand, I decided to go with Hijikata.
Chizuru, stop. You dodo? Because he's number one. Yeah, because he's the most handsome. It's okay. Admit you have a crush. It's fine.
We were quiet for a while. I felt like I should say something, but I wasn't sure what.
Okay, but she's literally in canon made it plain that Hijikata is the most handsome man in the Shinsengumi. Or possibly ever. And Iba is apparently the second most handsome in her ranking of overall dudes. Stay hydrated, Bot is like, hey, here. Chizuru, you need to drink. Yeah, even the game is like, I know there's no chemistry, but go with him. Just do it.
Instead, I kept quiet. After a moment, he glanced down at me.
Cool.
伝令ご苦労だったな。俺たちが先手を打てるのはお前の手柄だ。
Thanks, Dad! I never thought Hijikata of all people would praise me for anything. My heart fluttered momentarily in my chest. But what did he mean by an advantage? If the battle at the Ikeda Inn had begun, it didn't seem like we had much of an advantage at all. We stepped from the alley into the central avenue. Hijikata, why are we out here on the street?
臆病風吹かすような連中は目立つことしか頭にねえって相場が決まってるんだよ。
I blinked, not sure what to make of that. Yamazaki appeared beside us without making a sound. Yamazaki! You're safe! He didn't seem to have been hurt at all, thank goodness. Yamazaki's eyes slid to me for a moment, then back to Hijikata.
池田屋の件はすでにお聞き及びかと思います。自分は会津藩と諸次第へも通達を行うよう三男総長より促されておりましたが。
だろうな。次の指示は追って出す。山崎はひとまず俺と一緒に来い。
承知。
腰の表役人どもへは新選組の副長が直々に挨拶しに行く。
Okay, but I super love Hijikata like most of the time. But especially when he gets real salty.
Deep in his cold eyes, I saw a spark of anger. They appeared as the words came out of his mouth. Lines of government soldiers marching toward us. There were hundreds of them marching across the entire width of the street, several rows deep. Now I understand why Hijikata took us out into the street. We would never have seen the government force as we shimmied through the back alleys. There was something about their march so slow and unconcerned that lit the fires of anger in my eyes. The rest of the men are still fighting at the inn. The Shinsengumi had a few soldiers able to fight, but they were risking their lives for Kyoto. Didn't these men have the same responsibility? Why weren't they rushing to help us at the inn? Perhaps my anger was more obvious than I realized, because Hijikata gave a snort of laughter.
安心しろ。新選組を奴らのいいようにはさせねえ。
He stepped forward into the very middle of the street, directly in front of the advancing soldiers. All he did was move a few feet and turn to face them, but he held such authority in his movements. He could have easily been at the head of an army.
局長以下、我ら新選組一同、池田屋にて御用改めの最中である。
Yo! Him loud.
一切の手出しは無用。池田屋には立ち入らないでもらおうか。
Even I could see that the government men were going to protest Hijikata's proclamation, when Yamazaki leaned over to whisper in my ear.
もし池田屋に立ち入ることを許せば、長州浪士制圧すら彼らの手柄とされるだろう。
Rude.
What? How could they? After all the Shinsengumi had done, it just didn't seem fair. But it's the men of the Shinsengumi who are risking their lives.
それだけ我ら新選組は軽んじられているということだ。副長は今たった一人で新選組のために体を張っておられる。彼らが池田屋に踏み込むことを許せば、その突入したことだけを喧伝するだろう。
Fuck those guys.
実際に突入した新選組の武勇はなかったことにされかねない。だからこそ副長は会津藩の介入を封じようとしてくれているのだ。
Yamazaki held Hijikata in such high regard. So when Hijikata said we have an advantage, this is what he was referring to.
しかし我々にも務めが。小せえ旅館に何十人も入るわけねえだろう。池田屋を取り囲むくらいが関の山だ。それとも乱戦に巻き込まれて死にてえというなら止めはしねえが、我が身が可愛いならおとなしくしとくんだ。
Hijikata's tone, as much as his words, left no room for argument. Until the battle ended, he stood his ground, and not a single man challenged him.
Cool. Alright, we can skip this because it's just the summary of all the shit that happened at the Ikedaya incident. It July! Do. Oh hey, I think we're gonna see Iba again. Yay, she gets to sweep the headquarters.
すみません。こちらが新選組の屯所ですか?
Oh, yes! And the voice came from behind me, so I was caught off guard when answering. Didn't I meet you the other day?
こんにちは。お茶屋さん以来ですね。
Welcome back, number 2! Yes, indeed, the second most handsome man Chizuru has ever seen. Funnily enough, they're friends.
I met him on the first day I was allowed to leave the Shinsengumi compound. This was the mysterious samurai that helped me while I awaited Hijikata's return at the tea shop. Why, yes! I appreciate your help the other day.
いいえ、大したことではありませんでしたから。
This poor boy.
それより、元気そうで何よりです。
Now that I remember it, this man called me by my name when I encountered him. But I never learned his name. I remembered Hijikata scolded me for not knowing his name, so I brought up the question. I'm so sorry for never asking your name despite you saving me. Is it alright if I get your name? His eyes twinkled kindly before he spoke, and I sensed a faint melancholy in his voice.
僕は伊庭八郎です。
Regular arm Eva is such a good, yeah. He's still a sweet babe.
Hachiro Iba. What a pretty name. I have to tell Hijikata later. So, how may I help you today, Iba?
ええ、実は。
Iba kept stealing a glance toward the base. I assumed his business was with the Shinsengumi. When I first met him, Iba defended a tea shopkeeper from Takeda. In this encounter, Takeda proudly declared himself as a warrior of the Shinsengumi. I slightly suspected Iba intended to visit and inform the leaders about the incident. Hijikata showed up suddenly, as if he telepathically knew I was speaking to someone.
Creepy.
Oh, Hijikata, this man is... Before I could finish my sentence, the man ran towards Hijikata.
あ、やっぱりトシさん、八郎です。お久しぶりです。
Oh my god, he's so cute.
おめえは八郎か。なんだってこんなところにいるんだ。
When Hijikata realized who it was, his eyes grew wide.
I know. Miyano is so good. He plays adorable and sweet so well. He also plays the total opposite of that really well. Yay! Someone remembers me! Oh god.
驚きました？幕命で教師察に来てるんです。
His giggle, though.
それより新選組って本当にトシさんたちのことだったんですね。この目で見るまでは信じられなかったけど、おめでとうございます。本当に侍になれたんですね。
おい、冷やかすなよ。まだ扱いは浪人と同じなんだからよ。
でも侍になりたいって夢が叶ったじゃないですか。
冷やかすなって言ってんだろ。
いいえ、江戸じゃ泣く子も黙る新選組と言ったらとても有名なんですよ。
I don't know if that's a good thing, Iba.
それに池田屋の話も聞いています。皆さんとてもご活躍だったみたいですね。
ま、ぼちぼちってところだ。
Oh my god, blushing.
He bloosh! It's very cute. Once again, I ship it. Most beautiful man, second most beautiful man? Sure, why not?
How very unlike himself. Hijikata seemed to be flustered and his cheeks were rosy. And their rapport suggests they've known each other for some time. Were they good friends? I still needed to tell Hijikata that Iba was the samurai who came to my aid at the tea shop. Once I verified their conversation had come to a halt, I mustered the courage to speak to Hijikata. Hijikata, this was the young gentleman who helped me from Takeda the other day at the tea house. Hijikata furrowed his eyebrows.
ほう、そうだったのか。こいつが迷惑をかけたっていうか、余計なもんを見せちまったようだな。
たまたま通りがかっただけです。それに私仕事中でしたからどこにも報告はしていません。
そいつはすまねえな。まあ立ち話もなんだ。中に入ってくれ。
Hijikata looked uncomfortable offering anyone any sort of kindness, but he looked at Iba warmly. I took tea to the two in the hall. Hijikata told me to remain there, so I decided to listen in.
今日に来たのは幕命って言っていたな。何の仕事で来たんだ。
今は奥詰め役を務めています。
An okuzume? I listened intently but subtly since I was unfamiliar with the contents of their conversation.
Dropping some eaves, sort of.
こいつは幕府直参の旗本で、奥詰めっていうのは将軍の身辺を守る奴らのことだ。
Oh wow! I'm honored to meet such a man.
いえいえ、そんなことありません。父の仕事の縁でたまたまなんです。
That awkward moment when you're like, yeah, my dad got me this job.
But what would bring a man of his stature here, Hijikata? This meant Iba was someone who worked directly with the shogun. What an honor!
Just a bit of light nepotism, don't worry about it. It's fine.
It made no sense why he would interact with the Shinsengumi, or why he had business with us.
お前の考えてることはわかるぜ。なんで俺と知り合いかってことだろう。
So rude. Why would this man from on high grace our lowly bachelor pad with his presence? Yeah, actually, though.
I did my best to nod without offending him.
こいつはな、旗本であると同時に江戸じゃ4本指に入る道場の一つ、新行東流伊庭道場の跡取り息子だ。
He's very rich. And important and prestigious and stuff.
その伊庭道場と俺たちがいた道場とはそこそこ交流があってな。その縁だ。
ええ、そうなんです。だからトシさんたちがいる今日に来ることになってとても楽しみにしていたんです。
Iba's eyes shined with adoration, but Hijikata scoffed and rolled his eyes.
Right? Like, these two love each other. It's very cute.
勝手に喜んでろ。だが覚えとけよ。今日はそんなに楽しいところじゃねえからな。
Also, we literally have a sweet and salty dynamic here, and it's great.
はい、肝に銘じておきます。でもそんなに危険なのに女の子でも大使が務まるんですか？
Iba glanced at me when he asked his question before looking to Hijikata. I gasped and cupped my hands over my mouth, and Hijikata's eyes darted toward me sternly. It would seem Iba picked up on the fact I was female, judging by their interaction.
He knows your name, Chizuru. What? Riders. Riders. Continuity. I just... Meh.
もしかして秘密だったんですか？
I didn't want to confirm any answers, so I stared towards the mat underneath without speaking.
Yeah. Continuity sure is a thing. The poor continuity on the part of the writers is or localization folks. I'm really not sure. Probably writers though. But like, this is making Chizuru look real stupid.
彼女が女の子なのは初めて見た時から気づいていました。彼女のせいじゃありません。
Thanks. So you've established we're really bad at dressing like a boy. I understand.
わかってる。見るやつが見りゃわかることだ。
Hijikata, that hurts. Also, that's like indirectly insulting a whole bunch of the Shinsengumi.
Hijikata looked resigned towards Iba and sighed.
こいつはちょいと訳ありで預かってて、表向きは男ってことになってる。
Nagakura didn't know, and Kondo was sort of oblivious. Yeah, Nagakura has to be told, and even then he kind of is like, "Are you sure? I don't see anything, so I don't believe it." I think we established that Heisuke might just have a little bit of face blindness. Because he also, like, straight up doesn't recognize the similarity between Kaoru and Chizuru because of how differently they dress.
新選組でも一部の奴らしか知らないことだ。だからここでも下手なことを口にしないでくれ。
わかりました。その訳、僕が聞いてもいいですか？
ああ、こいつの親父が行方不明でな、捜査に協力してもらっている。
I can talk for myself though. Jeez.
行方不明って、もしかして雪村光道さんがですか？
How did he know everything? When he mentioned my father's name, the hairs on my neck stood up. How do you know my father's name? I guess Hijikata was also shocked by his knowledge, and he looked dubiously towards Iba.
ちょっと待て。なんでこいつの親父が光道さんだって分かったんだ？
And here we just established that Chizuru has the absolute worst memory ever.
それはすごい昔のことですが、雪村診療所に行ったことがあるんです。僕のこと覚えていませんか？
Oh no, this is gonna hurt.
Iba asked timidly, and it finally clicked for me. If Iba had visited my father's clinic, then that explains why he would have known my name and my father. No matter how hard I tried, however, I couldn't recall his face or name from memory.
Okay. Were you a patient? LOL.
Iba looked a little forlorn by my response.
いいえ、幼い頃蘭学に興味があって訪ねたことがあったんです。
Oh, I see.
でも今度はこっちを訪ねるようにしますから。
はあ？何言ってやがる。お前は来なくていい。
I know, we just made we made him so sad. Sweet baby. But then Hijikata made the best noise.
そう言わないでくださいよ。同じ江戸出身のよしみじゃないですか。
Iba drew Hijikata in closer in a jovial manner, and Hijikata blushed at the notion.
Hijikata, huh? For real though. Also, the mental image that this line of writing projects is really cute. It's so super cute. Oh my god. They are adorable and in love with each other, for real.
Hijikata is normally really uptight, so seeing him behave this way was startling. I had a lingering suspicion that Hijikata was actually enjoying himself. All of the commotion must have alerted the captains because they popped up from nowhere.
おいおい、八郎じゃねえか。
Oh look, our loudest friend just showed up.
聞いたことがある声だと思ったらお前だったのか。
新八さん、原田さん、それに皆さんもお久しぶりです。
Yeah, like, Nagakura's dialogue seems like it's so much louder than everybody else's. Like, it was recorded louder somehow. 5 and 6? Alright, when we're done here, we need to go into the Otome channel and write out the ranking. Everybody, that's your homework. Just put your personal thought of what the ranking might be for Chizuru in there, and discuss.
そうか、お前も今日に来たのか。武者修行か、それとも狂犬物か。
なわけねえし、お偉いさんの護衛とか視察なんだろ。
まあ、はい、そういうところです。
Look at how small Heisuke is.
あんたが今日に来るとなると、それなりの職務に就いたということか。
Iba nodded plainly in response.
ふーん、君も今日に来たんだ。ま、死なない程度に気をつけなよ。
Soji.
助言ありがとう。覚えておきます。
じゃあ今度飲みに行くか。なんなら今からでもいいんだぜ。
God damn it, Nagakura. Have you thought of not day drinking?
Each of the captains surrounded Iba and exchanged words. Most of all, Iba seemed lost in the amount of fun he had while conversing with everyone. I guess he really knew everyone back in Edo. Hijikata watched their interaction with warmth in his eyes and muttered.
あいつは旗本で伊庭道場の跡取り息子のくせに何が気に入ったのか知らねえが俺たちとつるみやがってな。
He seemed to be especially fond of Hijikata, though. But I couldn't dare say that.
まあちょっとした顔なじみだ。訪ねてきたら中に通してやってくれ。
She does ship it, really. She's like, he likes you.
Understood. Before we knew it, evening had come and Iba told us it was time for him to depart.
では、江戸に戻ったら、行動さんのことを聞いてみます。
言っておくが、その件は内密にしてくれ。
わかりました。誰にも口外しません。
As we exchanged goodbyes, the warriors returned from their afternoon rounds.
Uh-oh.
One of them seemed to take notice of us and he rushed over while shouting.
お前はあの時の何をしにここに来た。
The garbage has arrived.
It was Takeda, glaring at Iba angrily and demanding answers.
何を言ってるかわかりませんが、あなたとは初めてお会いすると思います。
私を愚弄するつもりか。貴様、名を名乗れ。
2.5 has arrived. Once again, it is totally unfortunate he's got such great hair and is in general handsome, but he's a monstrous tool.
僕は幕府直参旗本大番士奥詰役伊庭八郎と申します。
幕府直参奥詰伊庭、あの伊庭道場の。
Yeah, duh.
はい。今日に所用があって参りましたので、旧知である司令官の皆さんへ挨拶に寄ったところです。
Look at Iba being a Class A samurai with the fucking name drops and very subtle points. Good job, boy.
挨拶などと嘘をつくな。先日のことを告げに来たのだろう。
Takeda, not everything is about you, dude.
あくまで挨拶に来ただけです。それとも先日のこととやらを思い出した方がいいでしょうか。
Yo.
Iba's eyes sharpened directly at Takeda, and the latter stopped his pacing and deepened his voice.
それはあなたがそう言うならそれでいいでしょう。私は失礼する。
Cool. Fuck off.
Takeda seemingly snapped into shape, speaking with a semblance of respect before storming off. Iba seemed relaxed, despite everything. Everyone silently stood still, and I was afraid of another incident, so I sighed once Takeda left.
トシさん、今の方は
5番組組長の武田官流祭だ。先日の茶屋の話は雪村から聞いてる。悪かったな。お前に迷惑はかけねえようにする。
僕は大丈夫ですが、この子の方を気にかけてあげてください。一緒にいたのがバレたら大変そうです。
Thanks for the host, Redundant.
Good morning. How are you, friend?
ああ、わかった。
それじゃあまた会いに来ますね。
Not half bad. Wrapped up a Ryutama campaign today. That was fun. Surprisingly, we lived. We didn't expect that. Did some burning wheel earlier in the day, and now we're doing this.
Oh. Did he mean he's coming to see me? Did he just mean he was visiting the headquarters? I couldn't respond since I was unsure, and Iba smiled to me with his twinkling eyes. His face seemed reluctant, if not a little forlorn, and he left the compound. I stared at him as he walked into the distance, until his small figure was removed from my eyes. Iba was a mysterious person.
Was he though? Was he Chizuru, or are you just an idiot in this route?
Even if he was someone very important in upper class, he acted with integrity and kindness, commanding a lot of respect from the captains of the Shinsengumi. I did not think there was a samurai like him in the shogunate.
Chizuru, you were very close friends as children. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why don't you remember him? Yeah, reading these scenes as Hijikata Iba does make them a lot better. It lessens the sadness slightly. Alright, we gonna skip. We're hanging out with these guys. And we're gonna be like, hey, we might go with you someday for a thing, I guess.
Hello, snow dogs!
Welcome. I feel like there was a plot reason, but I super don't remember. Yay, we're gonna actually go do a thing this time. Blah, 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 blah. Yay, they're gonna go defend things and stuff and junk. Heisuke is not able to go because he hit his head at the inn. Well, Amagiri hit his head at the inn. And Soji is also hurting because he got literally kicked in the chest by Kazuma. Politics happens. We get the runaround. Nobody's fucking happy. I think this might be the point at which Hijikata, like, super yells at a guy.
Yukuzo!
We'll see.
待たんか新選組。我々は待機を命じられているのだぞ。
Yeah, here we go.
待てだと。
Even during our lengthy march the day before, I'd never seen Hijikata mad. Maybe because of his position as commander, he was afraid to express himself when his temper flared up. But it looked as if he was reaching his limit. Normally, he left the yelling to Nagakura and stayed patient when speaking with army officials. This time, however, he finally had enough.
てめえらは待機するために待機してんのか。御所を守るために待機してたんじゃねえのか。
Angry Hijikata is very good.
長州の野郎どもが攻め込んできたら援軍に行くための待機だろうが。
しかし出動命令はまだ。
Hijikata was in no mood for excuses.
自分の仕事に一かけらでも誇りがあるなら、てめえらも待機だうんぬん言わずに動きやがれ。
Without even waiting for a response, Hijikata spun around and stalked off, fuming.
He's just like, fuck this shit.
Where are we going?
敵が確実にいる場所。
Alright, now we're
ハマ
up
グリ顧問を
to
目指す。
Hamaguri Gate. Whatever. Fighting has already happened. And now we gotta figure out where to go. Hey, Yamazaki, what up? Stuff is happening. They're just talking about where the hell they should go. And then we will have a choice. I guess we're gonna go to Hamaguri Gate. Because I think Saito and Yamazaki will be going there. Or, you know, we're staying at Hamaguri Gate because that's literally where we are right now. Convenient.
Before long, the rest of the Shinsengumi was gone, and it was time for us to begin our own mission.
まずは新選組の者として会津の責任者へ挨拶が必要か。
In all the excitement, I completely forgot that the Shinsengumi were ordered to stay with the reserves. Instead, we'd chosen to march to battle. Saito was probably right to try and smooth things over with the Aizu as soon as possible.
よろしければ自分が行きます。
Do we get to go too? Do we get to go? Do we get to go?
上層部も混乱していますから、今回の我々の行動を咎めることもないと思います。
Let us go with Yamazaki.
わかった。会津藩の対応は山崎に一任する。問題が生じたなら俺を呼んでくれ。
Can we please go?
Nope. Okay.
Yamazaki bowed once, then turned on his heel and disappeared.
The game sure makes this route hard.
The area near Hamaguri Gate was filled with warriors. I could see the men from the Aizu domain, and perhaps some men from Satsuma as well. They appeared to be arguing over something. We'd been looking around the area to get the lay of the land when we sensed something unpleasant and went to investigate. That was when we found the confrontation between the Aizu and the Satsuma. What are they arguing about?
おそらくは手柄の取り合いだろう。愚かなことだ。
Oh. The words were barely out of my mouth when one of the Satsuma men noticed us.
何かと思えば新選組ではないか。こんな者どもまで招集していたとは。
Wow, you can fuck off.
やはり会津藩はふぬけばかりだな。浪人の手を借りねば戦うこともできんのか。
What? I could see the faces of the Shinsengumi stiffen, and more than one hand moved toward a sword. Saito, however, was implacable as ever.
世まいごとに耳を貸すな。ただ己の務めを果たせ。
I think this will be the point where, like, Amagiri shows up and they exchange some polite words and whatever. So we'll just, yeah, they have a polite talk and off we go.
Amagiri!
Oh, we're gonna try to stop him. Okay.
The stakes were too high. The risk wasn't worth it.
Best punch clock villain. Yeah, I think you're right, Julie. We're probably gonna see the most of Yamazaki stuff when we hit, like, the last chapter.
I don't think this is a good time to fight! Saito kept his guard, but for a moment his eyes met mine, and in them I saw frustration and dejection. I understood how he felt, but the man he faced had hurt Heisuke badly. If they fought, the Shinsengumi wouldn't escape unharmed. He was a monster.
あんたは俺が負けると思っているのか?
Oh no, we made our old sword husband sad. No, do a fight?
I don't doubt your skill. However, I just don't think now is a good time to start something.
But how to not fight? Saito doesn't understand that. That's not how this works.
It's not like I didn't trust Saito's swordsmanship, but I felt like he stood no chance against the tall man without risking his life.
Chizuru, sweetie, fighting is dangerous. All of it is dangerous. Apparently this route requires us to choose all of the dumbest responses.
戦いの中で生きるも死ぬも刀を刺した日に俺は覚悟を終えている。
Aw, buddy. Sorry we're like insulting the hell out of you.
Perhaps I should have kept silent. It didn't matter either way. Damage was done. I just didn't want Saito to die. I hung my head and heard Saito let out an exasperated sigh. Looking none too happy about it, he lowered his sword and sheathed it.
俺とて騒ぎを起こすつもりはない。この場はあんたたちと目的を同じにしているはずだ。だが、侮辱に侮辱を重ねるのであれば、我ら新選組も会津藩も動かざるを得まい。
The tall man from the Satsuma nodded deeply.
こちらが浅はかな言動をしたことは事実。この場にいる薩摩藩を代表して謝罪しよう。
The Satsuma men seemed displeased with how things turned out, but whoever the tall man was, none of them dared speak out against him. Oh. Perhaps Saito had been trying to force an apology from them, I realized. Of course, there was no way for me to be sure. I couldn't imagine what went through his head.
私としてもこの場での戦いは避けたかった。そちらが引いてくれたことに感謝する。
He bowed deeply.
私は天霧久寿と申す者。次には見えるとき、互いが協力関係にあることを祈ろう。
He's so polite.
His introduction finished, he turned and walked slowly back through the ranks of the Satsuma, towering above them as he went. Saito, You never intended to fight him, did you? There was a short silence. Saito looked coiled inside himself, staring in the direction Amagiri walked before speaking.
居合で脅せば容易に引くかと思っていたが、あの者には俺の剣筋が読めていたようだな。
Huh? Saito practiced Iai, a sword style that focused on drawing a blade and striking in a single stroke. Amagiri made no attempt to dodge his blow. How would he have known that Saito intended to stop just before the blow landed?
薩摩にも厄介な相手がいるようだ。話の通じる点は救いかもしれんが。
Yike.
I wasn't sure if Saito was talking to me or himself, and before I could ask, he turned and walked away. We returned to the Hamaguri gate to await Yamazaki's return, but there was little else to do. After that incident, there were no battles. However, the tension remained unabated. Was it possible for the Satsuma and Aizu to find a common ground and coexist peacefully? It seemed like imagining such a world would be an impossible dream.
Alright. Blah 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 blah. Oh no, these guys. More stuff. Heisuke's off to Edo. We're gonna hang out with Kondo. I think we're gonna train with him and it's real cute.
しかし君は大使ではないし、刀を振るう機会などまずないとは思うが。
Blah blah blah, we're gonna train, yeah! We fucking pass out, I guess. Oh hey, time to get stalked. Alright. Yes, we should save. It's been a little while. Love a good stalking. Zoom! Let's just blow through a lot of this. We know all of this junk. When we're actively looking for Yamazaki content, it's painfully apparent how little of it there is in, like, the entire first half of this game. Oh no, things are happening. Sanan is a vampire now. He is a ninja, yeah. He's like basically lurking somewhere. Ninja vampire. He's not a ninja vampire yet, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. Blah blah blah. We get to hang with Hijikata and he continues to stand Sanan because he does. Will be encouraging and stuff. ninja and a vampire. You're basically screwed if he decides he's hungry, right? Hey, Sannan's awake, but a vampire. And he's just gonna get creepier and creepier the more time passes. Hi, Sannan. What's up? Oh my god, you're scary. There's so much to skip. So much to skip. So how you doing, chat? We'll be here a while.
Ah, a cup of tea.
I think we will get to have a chance with Yamazaki here. Kind of. Oh no, these scary dudes. What up? I guess we can sort of have it just for the virtue of hearing Kenjiro Tsuda talk. Someone's doing laundry. Oh no.
鬼を知らぬだと。本気で言っているの。
On the opposite side of the spectrum where Nagakura lies, being loud as fuck, we have Kenjiro Tsuda basically just like muttering every single one of his lines as Kazuma. But it's very good. I'm not gonna read Chizuru's stuff here, we've heard this a million times, we're just gonna let them talk though.
君は負った傷がすぐに癒えませんか
Yeah?
波の人間とは思えぬほど怪我の治りが早くありませんか
Oh my god, how did you know?
ああ? なんなら血ぶちまけて証明した方が早いか?
Jesus, Shiranui! No!
知らない。貴様貴重な女鬼に傷を負わせるつもりか。
んなこと言われても、こいつの往生際が悪いんだからしょうがねえだろうが。
You can tell these guys get along really well, right? Shiranui's just straight up like, you're not the boss of me.
多くは語らん。鬼を示す生と東の鬼が持つ小太刀。証拠としては十分に過ぎる。言っておくが、お前を連れて行くのに同意などいらん。
He does have a point.
女鬼は貴重だ。共に来い。
Yo. Hey, sword boyfriends.
おいおい、合いびきならもう少し色気のある場所を選んだ方がいいんじゃねえか。
またお前たちか。田舎の犬は目端だけは聞くと見える。
Sword boyfriend and spear boyfriend, yeah!
それはこちらのセリフだ。
Yay.
下がってろ。
And also, apparently the most beautiful man in Japan, according to Chizuru.
将軍の首でも取りに来たかと思えば、こんなガキ一人に一体何の用だ。
将軍も貴様らも今はどうでもいい。これは我ら鬼の問題だ。
鬼だと。
Hijikata's like, what the fuck? No?
こいつの面を拝むのは金門の変以来
Meanwhile, this good ship over here.
腐れ縁ってとこか。大して嬉しくもねえがな。
再会という意味ではこちらも同じくだ。だが
我々の邪魔立てをするつもりですか。ならば。
Oh no, they're gonna do a fight.
副長たちの心配は無用だ。
Finally. I think we get to go with him if we choose the right option this time.
副長のメイド、君はこのまま俺が屯所まで連れて行く。
Yes, he's
その通
telling
り
you to run.
君がここにいてもできることは何もない。
He's definitely right. All right. We're gonna go back to headquarters. So we came back and stuff.
もう大丈夫だ。さすがにここまで追ってはこれまい。
でも But
不安なところ申し訳ないが、俺は副長たちのところへ戻らなくてはならない。
No, don't leave. We don't see enough of you.
皆将軍校の警護に出ているから、今の屯所に大使はほとんど残っていない。沖田さんか東堂さんのところにいるのがいいだろう。そこが最も安全だ。
Damn it.
では、後のことは頼んだぞ。
Okay, bye. At this point, I'm really not sure how the hell she falls in love with him, but okay. Alright. Onward. I guess we'll go hang out with Okita.
あれ
What up, dude? Mysterious ninja man! Oh no, he's dying. But we can't say the thing that would make him happy.
But
もし君がこのことを誰かに言うつもりなら
Yike.
切るよ。
Okay.
But in the least, please just go to sleep and rest.
しょうがないか。
Okita pouted like a child and unwillingly accepted. The words of men who claimed to be demons lingered in my heart. There were so many things for me to be worried about. However, more than any of that, I was just worried about the man sick in front of me. I continued to eye Okita, who slept with his back faced towards me as I watched the dawn slowly emerge through the long, cold night.
Yeah, I think we sort of discovered on his route that Okita is actually just like a very dangerous 5-year-old. He's so childish in the best way. Alright, onward. We're normal, really? Maybe self-doubt central. Oh, right. This is the physical exam situation. We're just gonna do that because it's funny.
よし。次の人。
Also,
おう、
this,
俺の番だな。一丁頼みます先生。
this fucking CG.
どうすか。剣術一筋で鍛えに鍛えたこの体。
新八さんの場合、体は頑丈だもん。見てもらうのは頭の方だよな。
あ？余計なこと言ってると締めるぞ、ヘスケ。
うん、長倉新八と。よし、問題ない。次。
先生、もっとちゃんと見てくれよ。
いやいや、申し分ない健康体だ。
新八、 後ろが疲れてるんだからさっさと終わらせろって。
Everybody's so mad. Just acknowledge his muscles. That's all he wants. I know, Saito is my favorite. He's just like, please move.
そうじゃなくってよ。もっと他に見るところがあんだろ。鍛え抜かれた鋼のようなこの筋肉とか、仁王像みたいに屈強そうな体型とか。
診察は見てもらうものであって見せつけるものではない。さっさとどけ。
Yeah, the slice of beefcake line is just the worst in the best way. I'm just like, we don't get animation, but I'm just definitely assuming he is like twitching his pecs Terry Crews style every time he says it. Alright. That's never not fun. Oh, oh, I forgot!
診察がなかなか終わらないようだ。俺に任せてくれるか。
Like a drop of water in the desert. Wait. No, I'll take care of it is what we say.
Oh, don't worry. It's my own business. I'll take care of it.
そうか。では、何かあったら手伝おう。その時は頼ってくれ。
Okay, cool.
Okay, thank you so much.
Alright.
君はもう少し胃腸に気をつけるようにな。この薬を食後に飲むように。
Yeah, his casual outfit is very cute. Oh, we can't skip this. Okay.
今ので薬が切れたか。
Will we get another 5 seconds of Yamazaki, perhaps? Cross your fingers. Nope. Alright. Onward. Not taking a break because we're doing so much fast forwarding. We will probably be wrapping here shortly. Cleaning! This whole scenario is very cute, but eh, onward. They go off and do their thing. What do we choose? We're worried about Okita. Off we go. Blah, blah, blah. We're gonna go around. They're talking, we're spying, because that's what we do around here. Saito frickin' catches us. It's cool. Oh, well, we've seen this, so whatever. We're not getting any good scenes yet. Oh, we can't skip. Okay. Weird. I guess we'll save. Very aggressive summer sounds, no shit.
Sometime after the headquarters was moved to the Nishihoran temple, a visitor had arrived. His name was Dr. Ryojun Matsumoto, and he'd come to the Shinsengumi base under the pretense of performing physical exams on the warriors. During his visit, however, it came to light that Okita had contracted tuberculosis.
Yeah, we know that part, so whatever. September 1865.
A few months after his fruitful visit, the last hot, lingering breath of summer enveloped the town. It's so hot. Summers in Kyoto were much more humid than back in Edo. The stagnant air left you feeling sticky and sweat-pooled. Even so, all the captains were dutifully performing their appointed tasks. I think I saw Nagakura and Harada training in the practice room earlier. And Inoue just headed out to town on some errands. That meant the only one left in the quarters reserved for the leaders was me. While I was considering what to do with my free time that afternoon... Huh?
Thank God the sound effects are done. I was going deaf.
I just sensed someone passing through the hallway just outside my room. Perhaps Inoue had returned from his trip. I got up to slide my door open, intending to ask if he needed any help. I looked down the hallway. Oh, Yamazaki? I figured he'd go report something to Hijikata or something, but just as this thought came to mind, Yamazaki turned away from the direction the commander's room was located. Everyone should be out of the compounds. Did he not know that?
Cool, now we're just like low-key stalking him. It's fine.
I didn't know what his business in this wing was, but I felt I had to tell him that everyone was out at the moment, so I followed him. He stopped in front of a specific room, glancing around to verify that no one else was in the area, and silently slid the door open.
Apparently Chizuru is like a fucking ninja if Yamazaki, who is literally a ninja, didn't notice her somehow.
Wait, that's Okita's room.
Oh no.
Seeing him, I suddenly remembered what Yamazaki's official job was. In addition to scouring the city for information, he had to monitor the movements of the members of the Shinsengumi and report back to Hijikata. Maybe I had a horrible feeling I wasn't supposed to have witnessed him going back into Okita's room. I froze in place, uncertain as to if I should leave the area quickly. Ah! I nearly shrieked when he popped out of the room in front of me, frowning.
どうして後をつけてきた？特別な理由でもあるのか？
We were just spying on you.
I
そう驚かないでくれないか。君が怯える必要はないはずだ。
He's just like, seriously, what are you doing, girl?
But well, why aren't you surprised to see me?
Chizuru.
I mean, I wasn't making a sound and you appeared out of nowhere.
ああ、迷いのある足音から大体の想像はついていたが。
He's even like, yeah, your footsteps were hesitant, so I totally knew it was you. Jesus.
What? How could you?
気配すら殺せていないし、かといって悪意もない。
Even your footsteps have self-confidence issues. You should work on that. Funnily enough, this man who is like a captain and a member of the watch is good at his job. So weird.
そして俺の後をつける正当な理由がないからこその戸惑いがにじみ出ていた。
hearing my footsteps. The watch was indeed incredibly skilled.
この時間であれば誰にも見つからずに済むと思ったんだが、結局のところ雪村君は一部始終を目撃したんだな。
An unexpected witness of what? What are you doing, Yamazaki?
Well, I only saw you step inside this room.
十分だ。要件も要件だし、君に手を貸してもらおう。
We get to help? Cool.
What? Him smile!
I like smile. That works too.
Before I realized what he was doing, he grabbed my arm and pulled me inside. Hey, spiteful fox. Are you sure this is all right? I don't know if I should be in here.
Yeah, we're finally back on Hakuoki. It's been a million years. We're doing Yamazaki's route, which is dreadfully lacking in Yamazaki content until literally just now.
この件は口外しないでくれ。ある重要な機密に関することだ。
Yes, sir.
What? Maybe he was in the middle of some sort of background check on Okita as part of his responsibilities as a member of the Watch. If that was true, then I definitely stuck my nose in where it didn't belong. I'm sorry. I promise I won't tell anyone.
だから怯えないでくれ。誤解のないように説明するので、しっかり聞いてほしい。
Right.
俺は松本良順先生から頼まれて、この部屋を掃除しに来ただけだ。
Stealth cleaning mission. Cool.
Clean? My body sagged with sudden and overwhelming relief. That was all he was doing? Yamazaki's serious expression did not change, however.
これは幹部の中でもごく一部の人間しか知らないことだが、沖田さんはある病を抱えている。
Yes. It was true. I had overheard Okita and Matsumoto discussing his condition. Tuberculosis. A disease that infected the lungs and had no cure. The most common form of treatment for those diagnosed was to move them to a place with clean air in an effort to alleviate their condition. But Okita was a vital, irreplaceable member of the Shinsengumi. Not to mention the fact that he also stubbornly refused to leave his fellow warriors. It made sense that Matsumoto would deem it important to keep his living space as hygienic as possible.
もちろん、誇りの立つような掃除を本人にさせるわけにもいかない。しかし沖田さんはなぜか部屋を他人に掃除されるのがとても気に食わないらしい。
It's gonna be a disaster, isn't it?
だから留守を狙っていたのだ。この件についてはくれぐれも口外しないようにしてくれ。
Is Sochi just a trash gremlin? I feel like that would track.
Okay. I understand now. But would it truly be okay to do this when he clearly doesn't want it? I don't think it's not that he doesn't want someone to do the work for him, but more that he doesn't want other people to see the inside. Yamazaki's eyes widened and he snapped his eyes at me. The words tumbled out of his mouth.
いや、誤解しないでくれ。俺の目的はあくまで掃除だ。決して個人的な何かを盗み見るつもりはない。
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I had never seen him so flustered. Regretting my words immediately, I did my best to backtrack. I wasn't doubting you, Yamazaki. It had never crossed my mind that you had other reasons to enter his room while he was out. Yamazaki? He frowned, his expression troubled. Perhaps a change in subject was in order. I thought for a moment. So, I was wondering, why did Dr. Matsumoto ask you in particular? The air was heavy with an awkward silence, but finally...
俺の実家は針と薬を扱っている。君のところとは逆で東洋医学だな。
He'd do acupuncture.
Oh, really? He shrugged, his voice light and indifferent.
この経歴を見込まれたのか。松本先生、そして局長と副長から新選組の医療面を任されている。簡単な治療と衛生管理を行いつつ、沖田さんのことを気にかけるよう正式な任務が下されているんだ。
Chizuru's father practices Western medicine. Which, if I recall correctly from this time period in Japan, was mostly learned from the Dutch. It involves a lot of scalpels, apparently. Yes, exactly.
I appreciate you telling me all of this, Yamazaki. Thank you. I now understood the reason he had hesitated. I bowed deeply to him in gratitude. Seeing as I wasn't a member of the Shinsengumi, he didn't have to take the time to tell me about himself. But he did, sharing a kind kinship with me. He was gambling with the risk of getting in trouble if someone found out that I knew the details, and still he explained it all to me. I promise I won't share anything you just told me. So when you said I could help you earlier, you meant with the cleaning? Then it shouldn't be a problem. I'm good at things like that. I'll do my best to help out.
Ah. よろしく頼む。
His lips curled up in a smile when I clapped my hands together enthusiastically. My heart warmed and suddenly I was even more eager to do something for him. We could do this!
Ah, this was the trick all along. We had to make sure Chizuru had incredibly low standards so that Yamazaki looks so good and perfect.
Yamazaki and I set about dusting and cleaning the room with quiet efficiency. Before too long, we'd managed to finish roughly half of what needed to be aired out. Huh? Lifting up Okita's pillow, I found a small bound book. Hakuoki Haiku Collection?
Ha! Ha! Oh no. We found Ichikata's poetry book.
His face paled and I heard him swallow loudly.
やはりこのホックシュが掃除を嫌がった理由か。
Yamazaki, does that mean you know what this is? His gaze shot over to me, the lines in his face hard.
Soji is the worst.
ああ、宝玉というのは土方副長の画号だ。つまり
That means this is a compilation of Hijikata's haikus?
土方副長はそのホックシュを誰にも見せたがらないと聞く。ということは沖田さんが無断で副長の部屋から持ち出したのだろう。
Oh no. It looked like I uncovered something I wasn't supposed to find. What should we do?
We're supposed to leave it be, apparently. Alright.
feel like we should pretend we didn't see this. Yamazaki raised his eyebrows at me in surprise. I mean, this is Okita's problem, right? He had to have known what he was doing. So it's probably best we don't interfere. Maybe it's possible that he intends to return it himself sometime soon. It was a matter between Okita and Hijikata. If either myself or Yamazaki, the uninvolved pair, interfered, it would appear as meddling. He'll know we were in his room if we take the book with us, too. You wanted to make sure he didn't find out.
副長の心境を考えると団長の思いではあるが。
Yamazaki is so torn.
After a moment, he sighed deeply and shrugged. He flashed me a wry smile.
確かに雪村君の言う通りだ。俺たちは俺たちの仕事をしよう。
Okay. Lifting the pillow again, I carefully returned the book where I found it. We continued our cleaning spree and finished without much trouble. Okita kept his room tidy and kept good care of his belongings, so we didn't have to do a lot.
I'm surprised by this.
今日は助かりました。もしよければ、今後も俺に手を貸してくれませんか？
We get to help forever! It seemed he wished to make it an official request. My palms were sweaty, but I nodded. I can't do much, but if I can be useful in some way, I'd love to help. He locked onto my eyes with a deadly expression.
俺は松本先生に医術を学ぶため、そして観察方としての任務のため、豚書を開ける時間が増えます。気づいた時で構いません。沖田さんの様子がおかしくないか、たまに見ていてくれませんか？
That was easy enough. I'd be glad to do it. I opened my mouth to answer.
そして、俺に何かあった時は、彼の看護に当たってほしい。
Ow! It's too early for this, Yamazaki! What?
他の人には頼めない。彼の病気について知っていて、医術に明るいのは君だけだ。
He looked at me and I could feel how important this was to him, but I had to shake my head. This job isn't something you can easily ask someone to take on, is it? If there comes a time when there was no one else, I suppose I would be the best option. But we have you, Yamazaki. I caught his eye and refused to look away. I tried to speak as firmly as I could. You are the one who is the best fit for the position. I don't want to hear you talk as if you won't return. Just make sure you will. I will definitely help you out as much as you need. He absorbed my words, and it took a few moments before the serious expression on his face brightened.
俺には与えられた任務を自分で果たすという心構えが足りなかったようだな。
Cool. They've cleaned one room together, sneakily, and now they're in love. Digging it.
He pulled what looked like a thick notebook from one of his pockets. We got a CD!
Look at this. Finally get to do the boop.
What is that?
これには沖田さんをはじめ体内の病人や怪我人の状態を 逐一まとめるようにしている。松本先生の指示を受けて、どのような治療をしているかも全て書き記すようにした。
Did you come up with this yourself?
大元になったのは先の健康診断の結果だ。それを松本先生のところでまとめてきた。
He put no particular emphasis on the process, but I knew it was a lot of work to put a list like that together. It was clear that he cared a great deal about everyone in the Shinsengumi. He watched over them even when they didn't realize he did.
俺が留守の間に何かあれば、これを見て対処してほしい。局長と副長にも話は通しておく。
I like how he's being all official about it. He's like, I need you to do this. I will let the chief and the commander know about the plan.
Okay. I can only do a little, but I'll try my best. Yamazaki's skills and abilities dwarfed my own, but I wanted to offer what aid I could in hopes that it would be able to help. He handed me his compiled notes and I held them carefully. When he spoke, his voice was quiet.
俺はこれから先も新選組を陰から支えることになるだろうな。俺が俺の任務を果たすために協力してくれると嬉しい。
Okay, cool.
Sounds good. Yes, of course.
Sneaky dates.
I saw a ghost of a smile appear on his face.
君の言葉は頼もしいな。ありがとう。助かる。
If I did my utmost to perform the tasks I can do to the best of my ability, and that was all Yamazaki needed for me to be happy. The fact I could help somehow, it felt good.
Maybe now we'll be done with passive, totally unobservant Chizuru. Because I think we're basically on his route. Maybe. Anyway, that was a good scene. We're gonna save. And I think that is where we will wrap for tonight. Because it's getting kind of late. And we didn't bother with a break. Boop. So, we will continue next week. Saturday for sure. Sunday we will see. Maybe not. It's going to depend on if I do manage to get my Switch streaming situation set up and end up doing some stuff on Friday instead. But either way, we will keep chasing our ninja boyfriend, who is apparently very elusive for some strange reason. It's like he's a ninja. And we'll see where this goes. On the upside, when we get to Edo Blossoms, at least we know we're like firmly on his route, so it's gonna have lots of content, hopefully. So, we shall see what happens. Anyway, thank you, friends, for dropping by, and I will see you next time. Bye.